Scorpio, welcome to Lady Hypnotic Success Tarot. This is your girl Nikita. Come to give you a reading from the 8th through to the 14th of June 2020. Now, if you like a reading, please like, share, comment down below. Lovely to read your views. Click on that notification bell. You know as and when I have posted videos, but not before you have subscribed. Take what resonates, what don't. Leave the rest alone. Okay. This is a general read. It is not a personal reading. Alright. I know many of you may be wondering, is she ever going to do any personal readings? Well, not at this present moment in time. Reason being is because, as you all know, I'm supposed to be moving and I want to be settled. Have my own designated place to do my readings and, you know, be able to get things all set up and do things properly, you know. And figure out how I'm going to do them. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. Spirit guides, archangels, all Scorpios, highest good. Allow me to channel and resonate with those out there that needs this message. What does Scorpio need to know? Spirit, Holy Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio. Okay, a lot of you don't have patience. A lot of us don't have patience. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or carrying that energy. You know, some of y'all are a little bit unbalanced at the moment. What else does Scorpio need to know? Virgo. You often go within and you're overthinking, overanalyzing certain situations. Mentally imbalanced. I feel like you may have a teacher or somebody that's around you that is trying to guide you spiritually. But I feel like you've got no momentum, you know. You just haven't got it in you at the moment, you know, to be adventurous and move forward and, you know, that kind of thing. You know, no goals at the moment. It's like you're just in limbo. Things going round in your head. As I've said, in limbo. Things going round in your head, the disappointments that you've caused others, caused upon yourselves, you know, endured upon yourselves, you know, from others, you know, disappointments, I feel, going round in your head, going round and round and round. I get this sense of being stuck, unable to move forward. You know, I just feel like you're disheartened here. You know, it's all sorts. It's all sorts. You're not communicating, you're not opening up, expressing, making a decision what you want to do in life. Okay. You know, I feel like you're disappointed and I feel like it's a self-disappointment. I don't feel that somebody's done this to you, okay? So, heartbreak, like, I just feel like you just don't know where you want to be, you know? So some of y'all are just resting, just ain't nothing else to do, you know? Just trying to meditate and trying to figure out things, but, you know, tens are endings anyway, so, you know, maybe you're thinking about ending things, you know, the way how things are at the present moment in time. You know, things going round and round and round in your head with the Hermit here, you know, taking on that Virgo energy. Things are kind of imbalanced with the Temperance here and no focus for the future at the moment, none. This is a page, okay? Pages bring messages, as well as it indicates as a young person, this person's very adventurous. They're going out on an adventure, okay? So, that's some of you anyway. That's not all of you, okay? Let's proceed. Spread. Show me what else Scorpio needs to know. We have the Tower. So there's going to be a shake-up, or there is a shake-up, or a shake-up already happened. There could be a breakup. It could be, you know, it could, on a good note, it could be, you know, shock, surprise. Let's see. Still got a decision to make. And even though not making a decision, it's just, you know, it's still a decision because you made a decision not to decide on anything. You know, I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, it's about work. It's about working towards something, being recognized for something. It's, you know, so I feel like there's a decision, you know, to be made. You know, you need to figure out what works for you. You know, it's very challenging for you at the moment. Very challenging mentally. You know, what is the way forward? This is a Chariot. Okay, this is a Chariot. What is the best way forward? This is a decision you need to make. Here we go again, this heartache. What is going on with y'all? For real, what is really going on? I'm just seeing heartache, disappointment, despair. You know, yes, we're approaching a retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and also we're still in Venus retrograde. So, you know, look, stress, worries, sleepless nights. You know, you're going through something. You know, here we go again. You know, it's all swords here. Two of Swords, you've got Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, 2, 3, 4 and 9 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of mental stuff going on here. And now we've got the King of Swords. You know, it's at the bottom of the deck. Imbalanced, mentally imbalanced. You know, there's too much to take in right now. And the only coping mechanism is to just take a break from it. But it's, you know, sleepless nights. You know, you're not sleeping very well. You know, you're not really speaking up for yourself here. You know, you're not really speaking your truth. I just feel like you're in limbo mentally. And as I'm saying that, I just feel a heaviness in my head, like headache. I'm looking at these cards and I'm just seeing pure headache. Some of y'all need to be careful, okay? Driving cars, a motorbike, you know, be very careful. Speeding, you know, whatever it is, you need to be very, very careful. It comes to a vehicle of any sort, okay? We've got the Chariot here. The law will come down on you very hard, okay? Be very, very careful, all right? You know you need to make forward movements. You can't just hang around doing nothing, okay? The answer is not doing nothing. It isn't. That's not the answer. You need to get up, make movements, and just focus on what works for you, what's going to work for you, okay? Also, what I'm getting here is there may be a breakup within a relationship, okay, with a Gemini, same Capricorn, could be. You've got Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? There is going to be a breakup here. It's going to be a shake-up in a relationship, okay? And I feel like you're blindsided that, you know, to this Aquarian. I've just got in my head Aquarian, you know, but this air sign, things ain't going to work between you and this person for much longer. There's going to be some sort of combative argument or something being said, you know, and I feel like that's when you're going to start making movements, okay? Could be Cancerian, you know, it is heartbreaking. It is. It's going to cause you sleepless nights, okay? But I think a break from this person is well needed. You need to really sit down and figure out what it is that you want in life, rather than just be there doing for others and not doing for yourself, okay? You really need to speak up, stand up for yourself, and speak your truth in what it is that you want, okay? As I said, there's a lot of imbalance. You're taking on quite a lot here. Why is the Tower here? Because I feel right now you're going through some sort of enlightenment, okay? All right? Things are changing here with the Judgment. You're being judged. Give me that Judgment, please. What's changing with the Judgment, please? Too many cards. What's changing with the Judgment? Okay. As I said, you're going through some sort of enlightenment, and it's about self. It's about yourselves, okay? So the Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's pretty much alone, you know. So it's to do with yourself, spiritually, mentally, physically. You know, you're going through a rebirth at the moment, a rehashing of things that have not worked out in your life with the Tower, the Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's all to do with you, you know. So there is a decision to be made here. What is this decision? You need to use your intuition when it comes to somebody, you know, that you care about. You know, matters of the heart. It could be a mother figure. It could be a mother and a daughter. You know, your brother and your sister and your mother. You know, that kind of thing. There's a decision to make. Okay. There's some hidden secrets here as well. There's somebody's not really speaking about what their feelings, what they're really feeling. You're not really talking. Somebody here. You're not really speaking about your feelings, you know. You just feel left out in the cold. You know, you're very standoffish. You're not really trying to work with anybody right about now. That's just the bottom line of it. You're not willing to put the work in or work with anybody at the moment. You're standoffish, you're guarded, you know. And I feel with the Five of Pentacles, it's about a sense of lack. You may be lacking financially, and you may be lacking in many other areas, but you don't disclose it. Now, I know Scorpions like to keep things to themselves. Very private people, okay? You'll be lucky if you get to know what's going on in a Scorpion's head. That's just the bottom line of it, okay? So, yeah, excuse the noise. Neighbours doing whatever they're doing outside. Yeah, so basically I just feel like you're feeling pitiful. And I mean, you're feeling pitiful for yourselves, you know. What's challenging with the Knight of Swords? What's challenging with the Knight of Swords? Really? What's challenging with the Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords. Yeah, see? No sense of direction, having to make a decision again. Which route do you take? You know, the east, the west, the north, the south. Where are you going? Look, the world is your oyster at the end of the day, and it's challenging for you. You may be at an age where, you know, you're just at a crossroad, you know. Some of y'all may be going through that midlife crisis, like, you know, left in limbo. So with the Chariot, where they're headed, it's to do with your past, childhood. It could be to do with somebody from the past, a Cancerian. Time to leave the past behind. You can only go back to reflect. You can't live there. You see what I mean? Yeah, could be to do with a father figure in your childhood, you know. The communication, you know, this person shows no emotions, you know, that kind of thing. So I feel like some of y'all may have some issues with a father figure, okay? You may have other family members that are there for you, but I feel like right about now I'm talking to a male, and I feel like this male, the communication between father and son is non-existent, really. I just feel like it's very heartbreaking, very heartbreaking. I feel like, you want this person to, this father figure to show more empathy, you know, that kind of thing. And you're just not getting it from this person, okay, which is leaving you stressed, depressed, you know, that kind of thing, sleepless nights, heartbroken. You know, this person ain't giving you the attention that you require. And I feel it's a father figure. Give me that Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords. Yeah. They may lie to you. They deceive you. Yes, son, I'm coming to see you. Yeah, let's make a date. Let's go out. We're going to go out and do stuff together. You know, father and son. Don't turn up. You're sick and tired of it. And I feel like this is mentally, that it's gotten to you in a way, you know. It's gotten to you. But it's childhood. It's that past childhood, you know. Yeah. You know. So I feel like you're trying to drive yourself away. You're trying to bring yourself away to calmer waters, you know, where you don't have to think of the past and, you know, this father figure that doesn't give you what you require, you know, which is causing you to move away to calmer waters and take a break. Like, you know, you just want to move as far away from this person as possible, you know. But is that the answer? Tell me more about the Four of Swords, please. Four of Swords. Yeah. There may be competitions, you know, conflicts with this person, father figure, as I said, inconsistent, you know. One thing that males don't understand is that when you've got a child, especially when it's a male child, okay, and you don't play a part in that child's life, just remember the mothers, they're not men, they're women. So they can only do the best they can with that male child. We can't teach them how to be men. We are not men. We can only teach them how to be decent people, to grow up to be respectable people in this world that we're living. But, you know, the males need their fathers. They need to show them, give them guidance. And it's a shame that a lot of fathers just don't give two monkeys about their male kids. And what happens? Yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree because that person actually grows up to be just like the father. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they've got no guidance. And if they had more guidance in this lifetime, do you see what I mean? We'll have better men. You know? So I feel like, you know, to communicate how you feel is an issue. You know, you feel imbalanced. You feel you're not balanced right about now. You're all over the place. Yeah? Yeah. Most definitely. It's karmic. Something needs to change. Okay? But you need to change within yourself. So no point sitting down pondering about it. Okay? You want to live in harmony. You know, you want a foundation. You know, that kind of thing. But maybe the way you're going about it is not right, you know. So you kind of, this seesaw effect, you know, with the Two of Pentacles, you're neither here nor there. Yeah, simple. You're neither here nor there. So I gather I'm talking to male Scorpions right about now. Yeah. I feel like, you know, the only way you find sanctuary or peace is when you're, you know, is when you're doing something that you love, you know, and you feel victorious about. Something that you like doing, you know, putting your nose to the grind, something that you like doing, whether it's working, some sort of activity, you know, you feel victorious in that. And it's something that you really do love doing, you know. And that's the only way, you know, forward for y'all. But it's only you that can make things happen at the end of the day. Sorry. It's only you that can make things happen at the end of the day. I feel like you're manifesting a lot of things, okay? Manifesting a lot of things. But, you know, your abundance will come. You know, once you take that leap of faith into the unknown, you know, for the long term, I feel like, as I said, your abundance is coming. You know, your fulfillment is here, you know. Some of y'all may have a partner that is kind of confused or have options as well. You know, I feel like you need to put that to rest because you are confused. Being in a relationship, being confused, hurting from the past and all of that stuff, it doesn't make things any better. Okay, because whilst you're all up in your head and you're trying to figure things out, you know, figure out your path in life, you got somebody else that's dependent on you, that's wanting you to do stuff, that's trying to deter you, make you do things that you're not really quite sure that you want to do. Do you see what I mean? But anyway, Scorpio, there you have it. If you like a reading, please like, share, comment down below. It'd be lovely to read your views. Click on that notification bell. You know, as and when I've posted videos, but not before you have subscribed, okay? Stay focused, stay positive, and be safe, y'all.